Biscuit baby update. Look at these babies. Oh, they're so cute. I got two that don't just look like Australian Spotteds. This one, I really can't tell. It's so light. Hi, baby. It's really super light. It hatched yesterday morning. It looks almost like silverish, but I think it's a pastel, judging by the little line on its eye. So I'm pretty sure if it's female, it'll look just like Biscuit. And then we got this little nugget, and it looks super black, but in the light, it's like pretty gray. So it might look like Cupcake. It's always so hard for me to tell what their colors are gonna be as ducklings, but this one may be a cross between Jelly Bean and Cupcake because he's in the little dark spot of the incubator. You can't tell how grayish his little feathers are. I didn't think this one was gonna make it. It had a lot of trouble hatching. I did too much too quickly. So when I opened the shell initially, I thought it had already internally pipped, but it hadn't. And so the blood vessels were very big and swollen, and it was still absorbing. But I really, because I already opened the shell, I had to really, really carefully poke the tiniest hole in the membrane so that it could breathe and wouldn't get shrink wrapped, and just kept it moist with Vaseline. It took a really long time to get out of that shell. And then it busted out, but the bottom of the shell was still stuck to it. So it was having a lot of trouble. I was peeling the membrane off because it had stuck and dried to it as I was helping it out. But then when it pushed itself out, the bottom of the shell was still stuck. I was assuming the bottom of the shell was stuck to it because it was like that for hours and hours. So I went to pull the shell off, and the yolk sac still hadn't been fully absorbed. So I did just put it in a little container separately in the incubator lined with paper towels, so until he fully absorbed the yolk sac. That way it's not trying to walk around the incubator and drag around the yolk sac with the potential to rupture it, because if their yolk sac gets ruptured, it's a big time emergency and could kill them. And then also just not introducing new bacteria into the yolk sac, and also this little guy not pecking at it or hurting him. So he spent all night in this little tub inside of the incubator, and he was not able to lift his head up all night. So I was really worried that he wasn't gonna make it. I gave him just put a little couple drops of Nutri-Drench on his bill, and by this morning he was fully sitting upright. And so I took him out of the box and put him in the rest of the incubator, and he started trying to walk around and get his little sea legs going. So it looks like he's gonna be good, huh? Which is good because you are so freaking adorable. And then this guy looks like it's gonna hatch too. So that one's working. I'm helping it along. But if this one hatches, which it looks like it's going to, that's 100% hatch rate. I have never had that with call ducks ever. Not only 100%, but the cutest babies. You're too cute. You all better be girls. Think female thoughts. Once this one fluffs up a little bit, I'll be able to tell what coloring it is. It's so light. It's so light. But they're such beautiful babies, huh? Cheesecake and Biscuit did a very good job. I was worried with Cupcake's babies when only 2 of the 4 out of them hatched in this incubator. I thought maybe this incubator is not that great, but I think I need to take away the eggs from the mama sooner and keep them in the incubator, I guess. I don't know. Call ducks are so tricky to hatch, but I can't believe I have 100% hatch rate with these guys. I wasn't planning on 6 babies. But look how cute. Look how cute. Oh my goodness. This one hatched yesterday morning. This one looks more fluffed up, even though it hatched several hours later. Oh my goodness. But they should be ready to go into the brooder tonight and meet the rest of their little siblings, which are gonna look huge now because you guys are several days old. You guys are gonna look enormous compared to these guys. I know. This one is already screaming when I leave. He's gonna be a bad influence on the others, huh? That's okay. Allow it.